Hello everyone, welcome back to Robocraft with me, Eggy Hype. Today we're going to be looking at many of the changes they've added to the game, including these rotor blades, which are obviously for helicopter type robots. I've done a quick flying helicopter bomber here as a demonstration. Oops, I think I just took a block out by mistake. Did not mean to do that. What did I take out? I can't even see what I took out. That's weird. I think it's okay. I don't see anything missing, to be honest. Anyway, yes, so... Oh, there it was. I found it. Back it is. Another of the changes... Well, let's start with the easiest, the most fun of changes, I think. The building changes. You can now... When you place normal blocks, obviously, you place a single block like that. Now they've added a function to assign a hotkey so that you can now place blocks in mirrored mode like this. As you see, when I take one off there, it takes one off here, and remove, and again, but adding one there and one there, one there and one there. It's very, very cool. It allows you to build robots, obviously symmetrical robots at least, at twice the speed you used to be able to, and without forgetting making sure you've got the robot the right way round each time and stuff. Make sure you've got all the bits on the right sides and things. It's very clever, very easy, very useful. Obviously, second change, there's a little bit more detail in the hangar. There's a lot of mirrored images on the floor. The detail engine in the game itself is a lot different. I've built this nice tier 5, well, it's not a nice, it's a bit crap looking actually, but it's sort of cobbled together quickly, tier 5 helicopter bomber with tier 6 plasmas on the bottom, a tier 6 rotor at the front and a tier 5 at the back for stability. And I'm basically going to quickly show off the helicopter mechanics in the game. Hopefully I'll do well. Unfortunately, the helicopters are quite vulnerable. If you shoot their rotors off, obviously there's no other means of propulsion. You drop to the floor like a stone and stay there unless someone can repair you or kill you. It's a little bit of a flaw that I have sort of figured a workaround out for a little bit. You can either fill your robot with helium blocks, which of course increases the CPU needed a lot, and also of course can take you over the robot ranking limit for the tier you're trying to fight in. So obviously, even with the rotors lost, you would still at least float in the air a little bit. Another workaround, you can obviously design your bot so you've got your weapons on the front and sides, and you could have wheels on the bottom, so if you do lose your rotors you might be able to land and self-right and then drive again. Or of course you could put hover blades on the sides. Only thing with the hover blades is when you're flying with rotors, the hover blades sort of negate your lift because they try to stay near the ground, so it sort of stops you from flying properly. Obviously tank tracks are a secondary sort of idea for the bottom, but they're a lot heavier than wheels, so getting off the ground at all is a big feat in that case. Anyway, so yeah, that's one of the main changes. Obviously the where are they? The rotor blades, here we go, range from tier 5 to tier 10. I've got some of each already, obviously. Had to start by unlocking them in the tech tree. Here they are on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and then at the moment I've actually unlocked everything except for a couple of new items. They've actually added megabots to the game, for which you need to buy the mega seat. I need a lot of tier 10 tokens to buy that. I haven't actually unlocked it yet or bought the seat itself. Once you've got that, you also need to obviously unlock the shields, mega plate shields, mega SMG. You can unlock a bigger mothership as well to make more room to build a big robot, and of course the mega wheel, mega steering wheel, and there's new armor cubes for the mega bots, which have more armor. They use 3 times the CPU, normal blocks, which obviously just use 1 each. These use 3, but they're a hell of a lot lighter. I imagine they cost more than the tier 10 blocks. I haven't yet had the chance to unlock them, so I've got a lot of work to do. I need to unlock the mega seat, the mega ship, mega mothership, and these armor blocks before I can actually try building a mega bot. I've got most of the parts. I've got some mega shields, a couple of mega SMGs I think, and some mega wheels in stock. Of course it's going to take me a while to get them all unlocked properly to build, so yeah. But the main thing about the mega seat is it triples your CPU. Does it triple your CPU? It increases your max CPU anyway by a lot, which allows you to build obviously megabots with loads and loads of items, and they, of course they use more CPU each item anyway, so that explains why they've done that. Only 1 megabot allowed in any battle, so there's always usually a megabot in a tier 10 battle per team. And of course if you do boss battles, you're now only allowed to do them in the megabots, 1 versus many, and that's now a separate field from challenge, which is up to 4 on the highest team, tier 10 or below, versus many at tier 6 or above, whatever. The mega boss obviously is now you're just a megabot against everybody, and then the challenge, which is now a separate thing, as I say, up to 4 in the team against many on the other team. I think the up to 4 in a team are sort of randomly picked normally. You can of course still do a platoon for that, whereas megabots cannot platoon with anyone. So anyway, so yeah, I'm going to try this helicopter on recording. It's not very easy to do because enemy snipers tend to aim for your rotors first. Oh my god, speak of the devil, an actual boss battle. So this is not going to be easy for me. I'm going to be an easy priority target for those guys. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what happens, I guess. Oh, so that guy built his robot out of low level blocks. That's just bad. Has he even got any weapons? We'll see, I guess. Anyway, with any luck, I'll be able to do something here. I will try and sort of hide from the enemy. I'm bad at this. Get away from the wall. Bad flying from me there. Anyway, let's try again.
Plasma tank spotted.
Oh, they've got a healer.
Tank spotted.
They're going to take us out like we're nothing, I imagine.
Medic flyer spotted.
Yeah, they found me. Oh yeah, they killed me. Oh well. Okay. So yeah, it's not easy doing the challenge, as you can see. 4 tier 9s versus what looks like 12 of us.
SMG tank
Nice
spotted.
design robot. Oh, he's dead. Yeah. So it's hard doing challenge because obviously the tier 9s are very well built, well designed, tough as shit. Oh, yeah. I think my helicopter would have done well against the normal tiers though if I'd done a normal battle there. Anyway, yeah, so challenge battles not easy anymore when they're 4 tier 9s like that working well together with a healer as well. Yeah, it's difficult. Anyway, that was interesting, as you see. Yeah, didn't do too well. Anyway, so let's try again and hope we get a normal battle this time. Obviously entering normal battles nowadays you can end up in challenge battles every sort of 1 or 2, every 3 maybe. 1 out of every 3 battles you try can be them. Depending on how quickly you try and start each time, I guess. It's obviously random, but you never know. Okay, so this should be better. I'll be more evenly matched here. Just have to look out for snipers and such. Oh yeah, I forgot to change the name on my robot. I'm still called Healbot, which is a little bit misleading for people. That's sort of intentional to stop the enemy thinking that I'm a healer. Or to make them think I'm a healer when I'm obviously opposite, actually not. But hey, where's everyone else going?
Plasma bomber spotted.
So I have not got a very good arc of fire on this thing. I have to go quite high if I want to hit anything.
Interceptor spotted.
Enemy aircraft can go higher than you if they are airplanes rather than copters. So they can kill you from above quite easily.
SMG hover spotted. Interceptor spotted. Plasma tank spotted. Plasma bomber spotted. Plasma bomber spotted. Plasma tank spotted. SMG hover spotted. Interceptor spotted.
Well, I hit him. I killed him. Hey.
Plasma tank spotted.
This is the trick, staying near the spawn and staying with the groups and attacking enemies as they attack the base, I guess.
Plasma bomber spotted.
What am I doing? Enemy healer. Ooh.
SMG tank spotted. Rail tank spotted.
Little bastard, shot my rotors off. Now I can't do diddly squat.
SMG hover spotted. Plasma hover spotted.
Call for a medic, see if I get one.
Plasma hover.
One never knows. I could still get a medic to come help me. Someone needs to kill that sniper. Oh yeah, the computer's telling me to self-write, which nowadays looks like this. It's obviously done now by a ship in orbit rather than a device, which of course now that means someone can't even fire properly. Oh well, we won as a team, that's not too bad. So yeah, as you saw, the helicopter blades are very vulnerable to being shot off. It's a bit of a pain with those things. I mean, if you could design a robot where the copter blades are, I guess, shielded somehow, that might work. Although how easy that might be to design, I don't know. Good God, that could be a hell of a lot of building materials required. Might not be able to do that until later in the game when you have a lot of stuff. And of course that would mean using a lot of CPU and a lot of robo ranking, which means most likely doing it only at tier 10 maybe. I guess I could try that sometime. I may do. I don't know. For now, obviously it's hard to put anything around them because they need so much space, open space, to function. As you can see, I can't add a block here because the blade would hit it if I had it there. So yeah, it's not so easy. One would have to make a very large thing around it to actually fit a shield around it properly. It's an idea for another day, maybe. We'll see. Would at least mean you don't completely get destroyed every time you get hit in the top. At least you'd be able to keep flying maybe after taking a couple of hits. Who knows? Anyway, if you can get away with hiding behind mountains and popping up and shooting and going back down, you can make quite a good helicopter bomber. But hey, so let's leave that for now. Go back to my favourite old robot, the Megadeth, which, as you can see, I've rebuilt recently. Put its all 8 tier 10 plasma cannons back on, and increased the shielding type on the sides covering the hover blades, because I've got more CPU available now. I've leveled up a little bit. It's now pretty damn tough. The only problem is people shooting me through this end or the front. If they hit my pilot seat, they tend to kill me in one hit sometimes, even with max health. But anyway, let's go in for a tier 10 battle, and I'll show you some of the megabots that are available, or that people are trying to use. Obviously, people's designs do vary differently. Oh no, this is a rare tier 10 battle with no megabot involved. I'm quite surprised, actually. Not disappointed, surprised. The megabots tend to be quite a centre of attention when they're in a battle, for obvious reasons. Anyway, as you may remember, my Megadeth functions always as it used to. You can see the graphics of the landscape has changed a little bit. Someone using a self-writing. Why on earth they did that, I don't know.
Medic hover spotted. SMG hover spotted.
Anyway, yes,
Plasma hover spotted.
let's go back and
SMG hover spotted.
defend the base, I guess. If I can.
Plasma cruiser.
Someone do them. Ow, 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 ow. My shield saved my life there from, I think, the sniper. Wow, yeah, someone got him.
Plasma spotted.
Ooh, he's down. Shot his engines off, whatever he was. Finish him off if I can. Yeah, I got that kill. Only a few enemies left now. Let's hunt them down. I killed the last guy. I got 2 kills that battle. That's not too bad. And I didn't get shot much at all. My shields, I think, saved my life there. A couple of times. Yeah, it's not bad. 2 kills, 2 assists. I've just realised my premium time has obviously expired, so I'm not getting many points anymore. But that's fine. I might be able to actually do something about that. Have I got enough points for 1 day? 1 day membership. I won't worry about that for now. I'll use them up next time I do a video on here. just so I get some decent points. Yeah. There's obviously a new helicopter robot available in the shop, which is only tier 5. It's quite cool looking, it's quite a nifty looking robot. Only thing is that it's just the same as my one I made, which is really vulnerable. You get hit anywhere by a decent shot and you're dead. You get hit in the rotors and you're obviously incapacitated. So that's why I like this thing. I can take quite a bit of punishment before I lose ability to do any decent damage. As you can see, I'm 79, almost level 80. When I get to 80, I'll have a decent amount of CPU available, 1401 I believe. It's quite a lot. I believe you get, when you get to level 100, you get I don't know actually. I don't know what the max level is now. I'm a bit confused by that. Well, let's see. I'll figure that out some other time. It doesn't matter. Anyway, yes. For now, I'm going to call it a day there. I plan to start doing some videos on other things soon. Skyrim playthrough is coming up. It's very imminent. Now I've got my new RAM installed. It should be doable. I might try and continue my XCOM UFO defense game I was playing with the new RAM. That might make that easier as well. And also my Minecraft series hopefully will be coming up soon too. We'll have to see. All within the pipeline, but not necessarily definite, unfortunately. I do intend to do them all. Finding time, on the other hand, is not always easy. Anyway, never mind. I won't ramble on any longer. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Hope you've had fun, and I'll see you next time. Take care, my friends.